had been traveling back and forth to Uganda, working with the refugee camp and these girls. You know, she shared with me a lot of her experience, and I just thought it was remarkable what she was doing, and I wanted to be a part of it in some way, and I knew I wouldn't travel to Uganda. So I had asked her, in what way can I help be a part of this film? And she suggested that I watch portions of the documentary and create artwork based on whatever I wanted. I watched the documentary completely, and I was taking notes as each girl was presenting her story. I wrote down their hopes and dreams and how they came to live in the refugee camp. I wanted you to see them looking out at you. Once I got the map layer down, I love using sewing patterns in my artwork, and I love it because of the transparency and also just the tone, the flesh tone. And so I decided that once I got the map down, I wanted to make sure that the map was going to come through the girls somehow. And so I started with Betty, and I would just tack this up on my studio wall, and I would take a piece of newsprint and do a painting of her. When I'm listening to Betty speak of her life in the refugee camp, what her dream is of traveling and living in Australia, and she wants to see the world, she wants to see the highest mountain, and she wants to see the ocean, and she's so hopeful and she's so positive about her situation, and I was able to embody the girls' spirits and then give that back in some way so that the girls benefit. And then the person who owns the piece will always have that story behind it, and then they could pass that story on to someone else when they ask, well, who is this person, and where did this come from, and how is this made? That story gets passed on, and then more awareness is brought to the girls and their plight and their situation.